Welcome to the Scrapyard. I'm your host, BC.
I'm the savage.
Yeah,
What happened?
show's a little late tonight due to, mainly my fault. But that will
And
not change the fact that we are
our
doing.
and also to point out the fact that our other compatriot who would be here is also feeling under the weather, so he will not be accompanying us today.
And there are other things going on behind the scenes that kind of hampered things on my end, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, let's get into figure appreciation of the week. You go first.
Yeah. Who's going first? Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Reminds me of the Comrade one. Uh, for my pick of the week is gonna be Bumblebee Studio Series Thrust.
Okay.
Nerd.
Bring it back. My turn. So my figure appreciation of the week. What could it possibly be? Well, I think it needs to be something that's in the running for figure of the year, at least for me.
Legacy Motor Menosaur.
Legacy Menosaur as a whole. Individually, most of these figures range from decent to pretty good. This is the reason why you invested in the set.
Aren't the legs supposed to be? Sorry, but like, aren't the other two supposed to be facing the front?
No, I mean, if it bugs you enough,
So,
you can you can twist it around. I mean, if that's your bag.
well, I mean, like every time you see Motormaster and Menosaur combined and whatnot, those two are up front and center. So it's kind of weird to see them behind the leg.
Actually, this is going based off of the Generation 1 cartoon. And in the Generation cartoon, they attach to the back of the legs.
Didn't they also do like random ass different versions of combinations on there that didn't make sense anyway?
No. Back then, they combined the one specific way and didn't start really introducing Scramble City until the Japanese got a hold of them.
And those were probably some of the best moments of those times. Speaking of the best moments, let's talk about the moments of the scrapyard.
Because that is the topic of the episode.
Segways.
So, what are some of the best moments of the scrapyard? And I'm going to separate this out into two. Actually, no, not two, three different categories. One being the best community moment of the scrapyard. Two being the best passionate moment of the scrapyard. And three being the best funny moment of the scrapyard.
There's a lot of that last one.
Yeah, there's a lot. So, community-wise, I feel like some of the best community points is when the Scrapyard cast comes together to basically hardcore tackle very sensitive topics.
Well, to point out, not only just the scrapyard community, but as well as other people who have popped on, such as JJ, and as of recent, TFA.
Yep. Hell, even Foss would pop in every now and again to help aid in the quote-unquote fight.
I mean, hell, may I remind everyone that a long while ago, Mr. do we say his name? Brian?
What? bees, you mean?
No, Brian.
Oh, fan page.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was trying to not say the name, but
Yeah,
Docs.
he popped in twice. He popped into the show twice, and both times was interesting. Like, look, I love Brian to death. I mean, no ill will towards him, but he's a bit too much of a wild card for the Scrapyard because, let's face it, there's a semblance of order in here, and he's somebody who very much runs on chaos. So I love the guy to death. I mean, no ill will towards him, but just due to the way I do things, I would rather keep things to where he can pop in during like after parties and such, so that he's not distracting the main focus point of the episode.
You complain about Wild Card. May I remind you of the debut of Woody?
While fair,
that episode specifically was a giant wild card because we had most people pop up on here. We even had one time appearance of one of your buddies in the free for all episode that Woody debuted. We had False also pop up, and we also had someone you knew of, and he popped up. And he was an old
comment
retired.
section, you mean? No,
in live stream.
Again, in the comment section, what the hell was that?
No,
I don't know what that was. Okay.
Not in the comment section. In this area right here.
Then I have no idea who the hell you're talking about.
It's the only free for all episode we have, and if you look at the thumbnail, he's actually on it. So.
Well, then at some point I'll find it. Because I'm struggling to remember now. With that said, give me a moment. I need to go fix what fell.
Oh, so now I have to. Okay. Yeah, no pressure.
Everybody roast it.
Oh, look, there's no one here anyway. So how's everyone going? If there's anyone here at all. Hope I'm not just screaming into the void. But more likely I already am. If anyone's there, don't give any spoilers, but tell me, how was the Mario movie? Did everyone enjoy the Mario movie? Has anyone seen John Wick Chapter 4 yet? I need to actually see that. John Wick. Anyone John Wick? Man, this was a lot easier on the Kamen Rider episode. Excuse you. You're hitting me at 10 frames per second. Get better quality. Ow. Cock. Let me finish my moment before you fucking just ruin it, you dick.
To be fair, you already ruined it for yourself.
Anyway, so was that? Are you done with your part, the community part there, or are you still going? Or you still got more input there?
Well, no, just let's try to actually give a little bit more input because let's face it, if there's anything that the scrapyard community specifically has been amazing at, it's standing up for our own. Was how quick everyone within this community is so quick to back each other up. It genuinely amazes me to see that. And every single time we as a unit step up to defend one of our own, it makes me proud to say this is the Scrapyard community.
As to quote a very famous Better sequel show that we've been having for the longest time, this is the way.
One particular instance is when specific trolls will come in and decided to play on the fear of one of our own. How quickly I shut that shit down. When specific things happened in a Q&A, how quickly we, for lack of a better term, even though it wasn't our best hour, even though it wasn't one of our more professional moments, let's be real. In regards to what the whole entire scenario was, yeah, I would be willing to say that was one of our better moments because we were faced with an issue and we addressed it head on.
And we addressed it the way we thought was best at the time. Obviously, we don't think that now, but at the time,
Yeah, we definitely felt justified in our action. Obviously, we have our regrets now, but
it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. We can only get away with and do so much until we finally just.
I'm only human after all. What? Is that a wrong statement? Are we not human?
So, anyways, moving on.
You hate the fucking music. You're a piss. Don't put your hate on me. No. You gotta be nice this episode. No. No.
So, anyways, do you have any other major community moments that you really want to just bring up as a whole? Like, just something that spoke to you?
Well, firstly, the cutting out part doesn't help. You had that one coming, you fucking know it. Anyway, if I continue without getting fucking hit, bitch. One of my favorite. This is why your show stink as hell.
Hey. I'm done. Go ahead.
This is why your show stink as hell. Anyway. One of the more funnier, one of the not funny moments, one of the best moments we have as a community, what other than the guest star appearances as on the show here, is also the you guys in the chat, if there's anyone there right now. Whenever we went, obviously some of our episodes we don't get much interaction, but the moment we hit like the ones that are like very trendy of the time. Oh my god, we got fucking people in the crowd. Wow. And it's not like just like, oh, hi Mebius and hi maybe JJ Prime or whatever. It's actual random people saying, oh yeah, sure, yeah, I've had my thoughts on this or whatever. Where some of those people that were drawn in there by me because I decided to share the the leak to the stream, probably, but a lot of the rest of the time was not me. So, like, best way I can remember it is, it was one of the major Hasbro fuck ups of last year, and I forget what it was exactly, but I just remember that we had a lot of people in the chat pop up on that time. So I was like, oh wow, this is very controversial. This is a good topic to bring up. Wow.
Actually, I think you're slightly misremembering that because that was when we were giving our thoughts and discussions on the Zap Megazord reveal.
Well, no, because I think it was a Transformer thing. Because it was talking about it was either that it was mainly Hasbro. It was like we were calling it Hasbro is what we were mainly doing, and it's not the title episode of what the Hasbro. It was a different episode way past that.
I think that one was called "What the Actual Fuck."
Well, I'm saying after that because I remember it was way after that part because I remember that one specifically because we were supposed to cover a different topic on that one, and instead of it being that, we did that.
Because I was pissed.
Added Space Silver.
Yay! I don't have to be shot anymore.
Turbo Red.
He's coming.
Turbo Blue.
He's coming.
But yeah, I think I like those ones because it's more than just us coming in together. We actually have people from the sidelines saying, "Yeah, here's my thoughts," or just saying hi and just chilling.
Exactly.
Even more so when our community is starting to get noticed by people of higher beings in our case, such as Cybertron.
Sabertron, yeah.
Saber, okay, whatever.
And then, of course, the biggest community thing that I feel was the one that really helped put us on the map in a very, very personal way. Rhinos. That was one that definitely went to show the Scrapyard was appreciated.
I wish were able to. I wish we actually were able to do more of the streams at those times, so that we could actually have gotten out the sponsorships a little bit more. But it is what it is.
Unfortunately, things don't work out the way we want. So
yeah. All right, so I feel like now we're done with the community part of it. What's that next category again?
passionate moments.
Passionate.
Moments where when we were on a we really got on a rant or really got on a topic, we just kept oozing discussion and oozing the ability to challenge the minds of people to really think it through and really ask themselves, is this okay to you?
A best one to throw into a spotlight of that is it's something I'm actually kind of now noticing that it has been a thing for the longest time. Remember our meltdowns?
Yeah, which those are coming back at some point. I just gotta find the best time to trickle it in.
Yeah, those meltdowns, even though some of them were, to be fair and honest, slightly forced because it was kind of the put on spotlight moments, they were still passionate because it was coming from the heart, I think.
It was a 3-minute segment that allowed people to truly speak on what was on their mind.
Yeah, and I don't know if that last I checked, that talks about passion, doesn't it? If it's something you really talk about, care about, such as Star Wars.
We're not going into that.
You're not, because you're not passionate. Anyway.
Another thing I'm very passionate about: abuse.
You should be passionate about that at all.
Anyways, a major passion moment that I want to bring into this, and say what you will, but the past couple episodes as of late really got the passionate side of me from a not just a collector standpoint, but from a community standpoint as well. Where I went on a very passionate rant about how some things are just not cool. I said my piece on a lot of it, and for the most part, I refuse to let anybody tell me differently. And this is just the way of things with me. So, at the end of the day, let's be real. I don't particularly feel a need to alienate anybody when it comes to the passionate side of things, because let's face it, when you have something that's like deeply on your mind, you should have the floor. You should be able to speak up and say, hey, may I have the floor? I have something to say in this regard. Because at that point, it gives you the fucking floor. You get to say whatever the fuck is on your mind for as long as you need. Which is probably the major reason why the meltdowns kind of took a backseat. Agree or disagree?
Oh, it's agree, but at the same time, though, the meltdowns were meant to help give you the floor as well. Though, even though it was very limited, it helped you get the spotlight of it.
Exactly. Well, here's the thing: the passionate rants gets people the floor, not only for much longer, but it really allows people to let that flame burn. To a point where I personally feel that as much as I would love to bring the meltdown segments back, I would rather save it for episodes where we know for a fact where I can peg somebody's got something to fucking say, and then just slam it on them right then and there. Because like the whole thing with that was it was supposed to just happen at random. There was no plan. There was no, okay, well, it's time for the meltdown segment. We're going to pick out one person from this entire sketch. Actually, that sounds like a great idea now that I think of that.
That's the thing about it. Thinks about says it out loud as stupidly as you can on the scrapper. Actually, that might work.
Look, I'm not perfect, okay?
I'm a human after all. Why are you shutting me down?
Because I hate that song.
What the fuck? Whatever. Well, I like it. Fuck you. Opinion. Fuck off. Ah! Bitch. Oh god.
So, anyways, the passion that the episodes really show, I feel like those are definitely some of the Scrapyard's greatest moments, because that is the times where it really goes to show we're not just some random schmucks with too much time on our hands. Like, we have things to say on a lot of major issues, and we use this as our outlet, as our voice to get our words out. So therefore, like, as much as I hate when other people really don't appreciate the way we do things, I wouldn't have it any other way. Because in my eyes, this is how we roll. This is how we do. This is how the Scrapyard is. And I'd rather not change it. I think it's perfectly fine the way it is. The moment you really start trying to add things and change things and try to make things more organized and make it better, that's when a lot of the charm to your show at one point just disappears. That's one thing I feel with the passionate segments. That's what adds a lot more charm to the Scrapyard, because I allow people to speak their minds.
Sorry, it's a bit laggy on my end, so I'm trying to like wait for my end to catch up.
So regardless of how things may be, that is the way of things in here. Now, is there any actual like passionate moments that you can think of?
I mean, when we did the Kamen Rider episode, we were very passionate, even though, again, it was only just you and me, but we were still pretty passionate about some of the things we talked about, like what makes it genuine, what makes it connecting and whatnot, what appeals to us and whatnot.
Yeah, and you know what shows fucking suck?
Saber.
Geo.
Saber.
Geo.
Okay, you're just a bitch on that one, but okay.
Listen, motherfucker. Jokes aside, jokes aside, the passion, like, you were definitely correct, the passion definitely oozed out of that episode. It's one of my personal favorites to go back to and watch every now and again, just because we got to be Kamen Rider nerds for a couple hours. It was pretty great.
There was a little giant lag spike there, but it all just now caught up. Holy fuck. Yeah, but and sometimes, like, obviously, like, as you can tell right now, there's sometimes moments where we're, even though it's something we do like Kamen Rider, for example, whenever we go to talk about it again or whatever, sometimes we don't feel the passion right now, because because it's just, I don't know, we don't feel the passion. We just don't feel it right now. And that happens. It's called depression.
Yeah. And
it comes with a side of emotional damage. It's true, and you fucking know. Don't even test me.
I will send you to Jesus.
Go do the dishes.
To do the dishes.
Yes, I have a sandal on hand on all purposes. Fear the chancla. And no, I'm not Spanish.
Yeah. And I think this is the perfect segue into the one that is going to take up the bulk of the fucking episode. Because let's face it, this is the real reason why people watch the show. I know better.
They
The
watch the
best
world's
funny
biggest
moments of the
clown.
show.
Let's be honest. I'm probably on almost 90% of that entire topic.
I don't know.
You're saying that wasn't hilarious? Well, I find that thunder cracking. If you look at the screen instead of looking away. Throwback to the other moment.
Yeah, like how one of my favorite moments.
Stop it!
Is picking him up
There.
and yeet.
What the fuck? There's a lag spike. I'm trying to my best here.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, but okay. And then I do this.
Sorry. Nope. Okay, I mean it's a little boring when it's just back and forth. Fucking stop it. And it's funny
It's so
whenever I do
funny.
this. Try me, bitch. Okay, it doesn't really work because they just see me shaking on my own fucking part. Just that's gonna be the best part. You start shaking the camera, and I'm just shaking here. Just what is this fucking idiot doing? The live stream.
One of my favorite funny moments. The crowbar. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I wonder which one hurts worse. A, B, C, or D.
E.
Ah!
So that was a really funny one.
Let's be fair, let's be honest. If anyone was going to pick a moment where it's the funniest, it's when Aladar would say something fucking dumb, and I just have to fucking just
rail on him the whole time.
He would say something fucking so dumb, the polar ice caps would be breaking from his sheer amount of stupidity. Which in this case, the whole world would be flooding if that were the case.
I hate you.
It's funny because you know it's fucking true.
You want to know what else is super fucking funny because of how true it was?
What?
My wife popping into the Q&A stream. That was fucking funny. No one knew it was her. No one knew it was her. But me.
Well, yeah, it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you just got going, I'm going to have a conversation with you later. And I'm sitting there like, oh my God, what did you just do, Savage? So basically, for those who are tuning into this after the fact, let me give you a little context. When all that was going down, with him not knowing it was my wife after he stated that, when the episode ended, and we were all kind of sitting around chatting, having a good time, my wife comes home from work, walks into the bedroom, I move out of the way, and the first thing she says is, "The fuck you got to say, bitch?" And Alex, the Savage here, wasn't like, wait. Oh no! Look, I'm sorry. The reaction is what was fucking funny.
Be aware, chat. If you join the crew, you'll be set up for failure.
Failure.
Failure. You think Steven he's gonna try to trademark his fucking stuff?
Seriously? Like seriously?
I'm okay. I was waiting for you to get the lag to go in. Like, no, I'm saying, do you think he'll actually trademark the fucking stuff and copyright it all?
If he does, that's gonna suck.
I doubt it.
For
But
us.
at the same time, do you think so?
Yeah, I hope he doesn't myself, but
Because then, because if he does, because then that would be a failure. Because I would lose 90% of my fucking jokes.
yeah. But we all know who would absolutely love it.
Who would like that?
The one
the
that
comedy
doesn't
makes sense.
I hate you.
Is it the one whose pilot saga got so fucking sent far back it was considered 65? Yeah, I went there.
You know not the pain I felt that night.
Oh, I could make it hurt worse.
How?
It was so dark. It made Linkin Park's song seem lighter. I could have gone a whole different direction, just so you know. Again, like I said, I could have gone a whole different direction with that. Do you test me, mortal? His pilot episode was so dark it caused Chester. No, okay. I'm joking.
Thank you, JJ, by the way, for all the hearts. We appreciate it.
You were spamming the. Wait, what?
Comment section.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I was saying, sorry, that was me spamming the hearts. What hearts?
Oh, you mean the one thing you don't have?
Oh, like I ever had that to begin with.
Next time on the Scrapyard. I love BC pointing the gun. That kind of did become a trademark Scrapyard thing.
Pretty fucking much.
Even
if I didn't even do anything.
It would literally be a case of somebody else would say something stupid and I would just point it at him just out of sheer frustration. Like, I need something funny.
Fuck! Ow! What the fuck? And watch, it was like, watch, the one moment I'm not even here, right? The one moment I'm not even here, I'm going to expect this. The moment I look at the episode of the Scrapyard, you know what? These three idiots are driving me nuts. Aladar, Woody, and whoever the guest star is, possibly. They're all driving me nuts. You know what? Hey, Savage. Future you. What the fuck? I wasn't even involved.
At that point, I made your ass involved. Speaking of, hey, Future Savage.
Oh, that's going to be fucked up.
Yeah, just randomly during this episode, you're just gonna go.
Okay, I'm reacting to it late because there's a bit of a lag issue, JJ. You have to understand that.
Yeah,
I'm
there's a bit of a
fighting.
lag issue tonight. We don't know what the fuck is causing it.
You don't know what it's like to fight instant transmission fucking lag over here.
I mean, I can try to fix it. I just
And
don't think
probably
it'll
worse than
work.
this, I'd rather not.
Well, what I was gonna do is I was gonna
It'll
back
probably
out of the
like make
stream
it
and then
worse.
come back in.
Will that end the stream?
No. Stream doesn't end until I hit end.
I mean, you can try it.
Okay, then let me.
Okay, then we'll try that, I guess. But if it doesn't, then. Oh, damn. While he's fixing that for a moment, Oh.
Hello. Better?
Okay, it's still there. It's still there. It's internet. It's something where you're going to probably have to just unplug and replug it back in. It's nothing you can control right now.
Oh well. That's right.
Did Savage just burp a loud one? That's not loud.
So what's another major funny moment that we could really talk about?
Oh, I know a moment. Do you know a moment? I know a moment. And I'm going to require the full screen for this one. Button press.
Dun 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 dun.
That was for you. One for you, Mebius, in case you don't fucking show. I did it for you, so be nice next week.
He's still gonna hit the button. He's still gonna hit the button. You realize, right?
Yeah.
Although we need to count this as a first in Scrapyard history. Savage is the one that hit the button.
Yeah, because you know what? It's my fucking staple at this goddamn point.
So when anybody else does it, it just feels wrong.
Pretty much.
Although then again, just let me test something real quick. Just real quick.
What?
I want to see if the button will work twice in one stream. Dun 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 dun.
Weird. Nothing really happened. Fuck out.
Okay.
I didn't even see what you did. Someone threw a fucking plane at me. I got thrown by Vader.
Killed by Vader.
I mean,
Killed by Asthma.
Only way to kill Anakin is either by fire or sand. Either way, he'll hate both. Spicy! Just like his no longer sex life.
So, a Savage roast moments. Let's bring that up too.
Oh.
So, what is a very funny me moment?
Other than you need a bag over your head? Every day! For earpods, I'm actually surprised these are staying in my ear somewhat.
Let's fix that.
One of these days you're gonna shoot me and you're not gonna see me come back. So anyway, how's your Saturday?
Oh, my Saturday's actually going pretty well. All things considered. Wait. Live? What? Live?
What do you mean live?
What the fuck you mean? We're live?
Who are those people?
No idea. uh,
I have a headache though.
So, anyways, yeah, most of the funny moments are with you.
Because the world's a stage, and I'm the world's best comedian.
Although, as much as I don't want to do this, we do need to bring up the other physical comedian.
What, the dying Brit in the corner?
The other one. Our previous sport.
Aladar?
God fucking damn it. Basically, it's a case of whatchamacallit, it was back when bees was still around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's safe to say, to give a little bit of appreciation to Savage here, the moment he left, Savage had a lot of groundwork to fill to help keep that part of the show alive. Because there was a lot of physical comedy that was gone at that point.
Someone's gotta keep up the fun, because trust me, as much as I'm pretty sure if we left that to not to make it an insult in this case, but if we were to leave it up to Aladar in that regard, BC is going to be doing this the entire time. Just if in case you didn't see, I was slapping my head against the wall. That's another thing we also got to keep reminding ourselves right now, because we're supposed to be a podcast and we're not really doing our greatest on the listener part of it, because we keep making these things that require them to see more than hear, and podcasts are more hear than see.
That is true.
Like
That's very true.
That's something we as a community are going to have to work on, because I know for a fact that there are several people out there. I don't know about anyone here watching, or in, like I was just saying, in this instance, listening to us. We definitely got to do better on that, because it's just like, yeah, and then he did one of these. The fucking listener in the corner. What did he just fucking do? I don't. Hello? What? To quote a joke from Jeff Dunham, it's like taking a bunch of blind to see David Copperfield.
Josh.
The elephant disappeared. It just fucking disappeared. Oh, look, he's juggling now. You should see. Oh, sorry.
Now to the pictures of Spider-Man and I'll be rich.
Or, it reminds me of, or another moment of, on a moment of Family Guy where Peter apparently is doing something, and then he says, yeah, it was better than that time I performed a magic trick for a bunch of blind. Is this your card? I don't know what my card is. Is this the red? Is your card the 7 of diamonds? I don't even know what a diamond looks like. Ta-da! Family Guy humor is dark, but I love it still. I don't care what people say.
It is.
And unlike some people, it doesn't need to make fucking sense. I say some people. I'm just tossing their own out of our stool.
So with that said, what else could we possibly say in regards to the funnier shit that we do on here?
They were great. That's all I can really say. They were great. We had a lot of good moments on here. We had a lot of funny and just inspiration. Well,
I mean,
okay, I'm gonna say that one loosely.
For fuck's sake, dude. Fucking Solo wasted no fucking time last week giving you so much shit about being late to the fucking punch on everything. The part of that whole thing that genuinely had me cracking the fuck up after the fact was the fact that he spun around, looked right at you, and went, "Motherfucker, you would be late to your own fucking funeral because you expected somebody to tell you." I was dying at work. Oh my god, that shit was fucking funny.
I'm sorry no one fucking likes to talking when there's being.
And let's also talk about that time when we did the first ever live initiation on the Scrapyard.
Yeah. Also known as the free for all.
Yep. That shit was fucking great.
That was actually our only free for all. Because I've noticed how I looked and I think that was actually our only free for all.
We've done like 3 of them.
Well, I haven't really seen him in the things as of late, so I don't know.
Yeah, I just updated the playlist on the tubes, so I know for a fact it's been added to or that all the free for alls have been counted up, so I know for a fact that yeah.
And you know what? There's something I do think we need to eventually come back on because we started but never finished, and we keep putting on the back burner of our thoughts. But you know what we really need to do?
What?
We need to go back to the Megazord thing.
Yeah, we really do.
Because that's been a started thing, and at this point, we need to redo it anyway. To be fair. Because I feel like at this point it needs a redeco, if you will.
I agree.
So yeah. Especially now when we have when we have Woody and other people who will possibly join us. So.
Yeah, exactly. Because at that point, we can actually have most of us actually do the Megazord thing properly. so we'll be able to burn through all the main Zords and actually talk about them.
However, I actually would like to bring up a moment. That actually is another funny moment of the Scrapyard, that Megazord episode. This one looks like shit. just going down the line from at the time I remember BC, Aldar, and then it comes to me. I'm sorry, this one looks like garbage. This one's shit. They're all cramped up in that fucking cockpit. Someone lets a fart, and there's old guy just.
My God, that's fucking.
To be fair, I'm surprised any one of them would think about dating each other after being cramped in a cockpit and just smelling everything in that fucking spot. Like, you gotta have some serious dedication at that point. Yeah, I know, I get it. You're fighting monsters, but holy fuck, take a shower, Red Ranger. What the fuck? How come you don't see them talk about that? Like, yeah, we saved the day, yeah. And it's never, dude, I swear to God, the entire time we were fighting Goldar, I could smell your athlete's foot. Go take a fucking shower. Shut up, Billy. At least I washed my face. Shut up. Like, we don't hear that shit at all. And that's another thing. Speaking of shitting, what if one of them has like a need of an emergency shit? There ain't no bathroom on a Megazord. I mean, oh God, yeah. Oh no. I just thought about it for the Astro Megazord, actually. Technically, since that is a living space for the Power Rangers. I'm just... No, stop. Let me finish. No, it's funny. No, because I'm saying shit that... What the... Bam! Good. Fuck you.
Oh, my head.
But yeah.
So, anyways,
this episode of Scrapyard at this point is literally just the fucking Age of Ultron Hulkbuster Iron Man versus Hulk. Just go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Savage with the crew.
Then all of a sudden, Savage just spits out his tooth and growls very loudly. I'm sorry.
And it just brawls and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. I am like the only one really out of the entire Scrapyard. Yes, I'm the one that gets hit a lot. But you know what? I ain't going down swinging. Motherfucker at me. You don't see Aldar really trying to go throw a fist. You don't see Woody really doing that out of left field. I'm the one going. Bring it, motherfucker! Ow! Bring it, motherfucker!
Yeah, it's because you're a stubborn ass.
Well, just like Cap, I could do this all day.
You completely froze on my end.
Oh, God damn it. I said, to quote Captain America, I can do this all day.
You're still frozen.
Okay, how about this? Am I frozen now?
Yeah, you still are. So give me just the technical difficulties, everybody. Just give us a second. There we go.
Help me!
Let him go.
You shot me!
Well, I'm sorry. I was trying to shoot the monster. Apparently, it decided it wanted to attack now.
I mean, hey, it was a perfect opportunity. Oh yeah, and also when you stole my fucking joke.
So how's AAA coming?
I don't know. How's your reviews?
Oh, the reviews.
That's what I thought.
Well, see, doing reviews now is very boring.
Just like it was covering your ass. I won that fight. You fucking know it.
So, anyways, at this point, it's pretty obvious. It's the after party.
To be fair, this whole episode's a fucking after party.
This feels weird.
It's been weird. What are you talking about?
At this point, we normally have a random, the Woody question.
Oh, jeepers! I'm not gonna fucking do it. Never mind. So, I'm not gonna attempt that because that's a him thing, and he easily can pull it off. I'm just like fucking fingernails on the chalkboard. Gee, dickhead, what are we doing next week?
I'm debating on something. I feel like next week should be a roast episode.
The roast of who, though? Oh, the roast of you? Ah! Why the fuck you do that?
Felt like it.
Bitch.
Oh,
Slut.
skank.
Illegal fetus.
You leave Rex out of this.
No, that's failed abortion.
No, that's a coat hanger abortion.
That's still illegal.
So is Rex.
So is Aldar, and you know what? Actually, Aldar and I have something in common. He does not have a brain, and I don't have a. Oh my god, we're Wizard of Oz.
Well, to see the one that was Wizard of Oz.
No, think about it. He's Scarecrow, and I'm the Tin Man. I don't have a heart. He doesn't have a brain. Who doesn't have a spine? That's what we need to complete the trio.
As fucked up as it sounds, TFA.
Oh, that's gonna be a resurgence already, as I can tell. Oh god. Well, here we go.
It's all just jokes. Nothing's ever meant to be offensive. If he's offended, I'm pretty sure he'll tell me.
Except for you. That one person right there. You're a hoe. Go touch grass. And I don't mean weed, motherfucker. Ah! What?
I don't know. Seriously though, next week, what are we talking about next week? Next week, specifically for the Scrapyard.
I'm offended that anyone is offended. Also, hi.
Heavy.
Sorry.
let's talk. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go ahead and say it's a fucking free for all episode again. Why simple? I can't think of anything right now.
I'm sure that'll change if anything happens next week.
Yeah, either way, I'll let y'all know.
Watch, it's going to be something probably far left field shit. Like, oh, look, Hasbro released a new fucking Universal store.
No. That just reminded me. Next week on Scrapyard, we will officially be talking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers once and always.
Okay.
Because at that point, I'm pretty sure everybody will have watched it by then.
Those with a Netflix account, anyway.
Bitch, I will drag your ass on Skype with me if I absolutely fucking have to.
I have Netflix. I didn't say that was me.
Just had to make sure. Ugh. So yeah, looking forward to that. Other than that, I don't know what else to tell you all at that point. So
Oh yeah, you know what was one of my favorite moments of the Scrapyard? When everyone was talking and just rambling on about something, because I forget what the conversation was. Just you and me in the background, just
yep.
just
It was just a conversation between Woody and Aladar about something, and we just kept.
and I was just doing it just because I was bored, just sitting there because I have no idea what the hell the conversation was. I didn't care.
Another major funny moment that I feel like we need to bring up is when we were doing Why Gimmicks Ruin Toys, and you were futzing with your fucking Lightspeed Megazord, and I'm just sitting there real deep into that conversation, and here's your dumbass. And I'm going, Alan, what the fuck are you doing? Dumbass.
I meant to keep myself from a bullshit conversation. Am I sorry for it? No.
Should you be?
No.
Are you gonna run away?
What? No.
Another funny moment. When we were all actually being really, really good about not roasting each other, and we were actually genuinely into the conversation the entire episode. And right when I thought I was actually going to get to end an episode for once without somebody getting the shit roasted out of them, fucking Aladar.
He had to say something.
He opened his fucking mouth, and I'm like, Aladar, what are you doing? Without any hesitation, you just came out of nowhere and just started roasting the fucking shit out of him. You just kept going and going and going and going. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, Aladar, what did you do?
Easy. He said something fucking stupid.
It's almost like that one time he literally caused World War III in my home.
I don't think you want to talk about that.
No, I don't.
Because I'm pretty sure possibly wifey's watching this.
Honey, I love you.
You just see from the fucking corner of your screen just.
And it's like I'm sitting there like, I'm perfectly okay. What the fuck is going on? I look at your screen.
Why do I die? That's a war between you two.
Because she likes me.
Don't mean she won't kill you.
Actually, it does mean she won't kill me. You want to know why? Because then who's putting up with her bullshit? In her words, not mine.
I mean, marriage is literally just you marrying your best friend, but you're also your best friend's the biggest fucking moron you ever know.
You got something to say?
Confucius says, "Stop it! Stop it! Stop! 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 Ah! No, my ear." You can't lie. We are fucking morons.
Also,
if doing this shit doesn't say it.
At this point, it's well past midnight. As much as I don't want to end the episode, I need to.
As you can see, he's slowly sliding out of frame.
Anyways, yeah, I got nothing else for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, as boring as it was.
And if you wish to talk about what was talked about here, last week's topic, or possibly next week's topic when we go to cover it, or if you want to throw your own opinion into the void, we have the Discord.
If you have a suggestion for a topic,
or a suggestion for a topic, because let's face it, we like to run out of those for some reason. We can easily ask, suggest, and say in the Discord community server, which will be a link provided so in the comment section down below after the video is done being live. And with that being said, if it's the same with you, this has been the Scrapyard.
I've been BC.
I've been the Savage. There's always been the other two.
And we will catch you guys next time.